It's football time in Jackson, Tennessee here at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, the home of the Jackson Christian Eagles, who come into this contest with 5 wins, 2 losses, 2-1 in region play. Their opponent tonight will be the FACS Crusaders, who come in 4-3 with also a 2-1 region record. Alongside of me tonight will be Wesley Freeman for color, and he'll tell you about the replays. This will be kind of an abbreviated pregame show. We are about 13 minutes and 25 seconds away from the kickoff, as you see coming up on the clock. And Worthy Road Studios, along with Jackson Christian and WNWS, bringing you all of this great action. And please tell our fine sponsors you appreciate them. There is some history between these two schools. 3-7, though, is Jackson Christian's historical record. FACS has the advantage now. I believe I am right. Last meeting was in 2020, and we won that one 41-0. And we have won 3 of the last 5 meetings. But that means nothing tonight because they have a new head coach, Coach McDaniel, who is the brother of the Christian Brothers coach, has come in with his staff. I got to talk to some of them, and we reminisced about their athletic director, Philip Spain, who's from Milan. He passed away a few years ago, but Philip was legendary. He also coached football there. And we reminisced about some other things. Jackson Christian warming up. You can see them coming over to the sideline. Wesley, a quick thought. We'll take our first time out after Wesley's thoughts and then come back with him giving you the starting lineups.
Well, Coach, we're going to have to hang on to the football tonight. Obviously a late start due to some bad weather, some rain, and some thunderstorms. The one good thing is that you're playing on a turf surface, so it shouldn't be as bad as it would be on a grass surface. So if we can hang on the football tonight, I think we'll be in good shape.
Absolutely, and that's the name of the game. Keep the turnovers down, keep the penalties, and don't make a mistake in a crucial situation. But if you ask either team, their coaches would tell you the same thing. And both teams have some seniors, but they have more than we do, but they are both also very young teams with the future, and we have brought up 5 of the 8th graders, as you see out there. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, Wesley will have starting lineups.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality, and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house, and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday, but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Exciting Jackson Christian football. Here's Wesley Freeman with the starting lineups.
All right, starting for FACS. Starting at quarterback will be Josh Wright. The tailback is Jake Pennington. Four wideouts, Gavin Morris, Brian Shields, Corey Savage, and Zach Castellaw. The right tackle will be Raymond Robinson. The right guard will be Luke Moore. Their center tonight is Alex Flaherty. Left guard is Andrew Rogers, and the left tackle is Skylar Billings. Now, starting for Jackson Christian on offense, you have number 12, Gage Boykin. Number 3, Cam Boyd at tailback. Cooper Banky's at a wideout. Number 13, Walker Ray. Number 4 at another wideout. Number 23, Jalen Mosley as a wide receiver. C.J. Carrier at tight end, number 42. Dalton DeLoach, left tackle, number 72. Liam Cox, a left guard, number 53. The center tonight is Eli Gay, number 61. Right guard, Greg Thaxton, number 73. And the right tackle is Carson McKee, number 75.
And 2 good starting lineups. Jackson Christian has just, and usually they punt the football and all run and chase it and go down to get ready to come back out on the field 8 minutes before the game starts. Going through a little defensive warm-up, and it looks like we're going to see a 3-5 or a version of the 3-5. Now, they'll walk linebackers up, and they're going to bring linebackers all night. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go for a 3-minute timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
And we are back here. We're awaiting the captains for both teams. Still a little warm-up action going on. And remind you that last week, Cam Boyd had a big week. And, of course, Cam's 13th rushing touchdown happened last week. Puts him in the top 5 single-season rushing TDs. Record held, though, by Adam Reagan, 27 in 2001.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Gage Boykin, to date, has 571 passing yards, 6 TDs. Jalen Mosley, 195 yards rushing, 433 receiving, 6 total touchdowns, over 1,000 all-purpose yards. And the Southern Capital Player of the Week was Wyatt Jones, the fine linebacker, blocking back, if you want to call that. He's really an H-back.
Yep.
He has caught a pass this year, so we don't just block with him. And I'll let you handle the captains in the toss, Brother Wesley.
All right. So it looks like across the way, if I can see that, like number 13, which would be Connell Fitzgerald. Number 11 is going to be Corey Savage. Number 74 is going to be Luke Moore. And number 22 is going to be Jake Pennington. And for Jackson Christian,
and I like a move we've made with his 66 is Presley Edmonston, our fine center who got hurt early in the season, but what a blocker he is. He played with FACS last year. TJ or CJ, I'll do that again before the night. CJ Carrier, and of course, old rough and ready, the tough man himself, Campbell Scott, wearing number 10.
That's right. Should be an interesting ball game tonight, Coach. Both sides are going to have to do yeoman's work to keep these footballs dry. Even though it is on a turf surface, this turf is still wet, obviously, due to the rain. So
managers become very important.
That they do. When you sit there playing high school football, you kind of take it for granted. But when you sit up here and watch it, you really understand how much they do.
Well, I remember one year at Jackson High, it rained, even spit a little snow, and we'll get the toss first, Wesley.
All right.
Now, it looks like FACS has won it.
Right.
Talking to both teams, I'm sure, because Coach Darby Palmer.
He wants the football.
He wants the football. And I bet that FACS has chosen to kick off.
That will be the case.
And we're going to get the football first, but that's right what Coach Palmer wants to. And little side note, Coach Palmer's win over Tipton Rosemark was his 26th career win, which moves him into 4th all-time in the school history.
Wow.
And now they've got a pretty good quarterback themselves, a young man by the name of Wright.
Right, Josh Wright.
And he, I believe, was 8 for 11 against Fayette Academy last week. And now the running back, Jake Pennington, wears 22. He had 149 yards last week.
Wow.
He can tote the pumpkin.
Go ahead, Josh Wright, the quarterback, just a sophomore.
He is just a sophomore. They have a lot of young players. They have a little gap in there between seniors and the youngness of this team, but we have the same gap. Okay, very important region win. Matter of fact, there's region games the rest of the way.
Here on out.
And you see the Eagles ready to make their appearance, and looks like Presley's going to make his appearance with them. He's going to lead them out. Just don't run over him and hit the knee.
Yeah, please.
We are looking forward to getting Presley back. And there are 5 8th graders that have been brought up, including the 2 massive tackles.
The 2 big boys.
Yes, Tristan Nash and Lucas Witherspoon. And there come the Eagles, and they did it right. They run around him, and he's walking it out there.
That's it.
And Mason Vaughn will not dress because he's suffered a knee injury and won't be with us, but he'll be back for next year.
I understand that he's having having surgery here sometime pretty soon.
Yeah, and knee surgery is so much better right now. Should see Zach McDonald and Jalen Mosley back deep, and that's looked like what's going to happen. And looks like Cooper Cantrell is going to go to what I call one of the wing positions to get it. And also, I want to say that is either Collins or Daniel Green. It's Jack Collins. Will be closest to us. Jack turned just when I was trying to pick up. And I've seen part of one game live of FACS's, but they have straightened some things out. They had a tough time with USJ. And I cannot see the kicker's number.
33, I do believe.
33 on their roster. And he approaches the football. That's David Baker. Nice end-over-end kick. Comes down about the 17-yard line. Straight ahead return. Zach McDonald breaks one tackle. And now he is, I call it a rollover tackle by number 22 for them. And 22 is Jake Pennington, the fine running back.
That's right.
So the Eagles have it, and here's a replay.
Here's a replay of that. And if you watch the guys settle down here and they just play assignment football, stay on their blocks, and it opens up a big hole for them to run through.
It really is good field position for the Eagles on their own 40. Looks like it's been placed down on the 41.
Yep.
1st and 10. Here's the two-handed toss. They play. Corner played it well, but breaking a tackle and Jugan. Mosley, now it becomes a foot race. Can Ford catch him? He has an angle on him. He grabs at him. Mosley will take him and ride him as far as he can all the way down to the 10. I don't see any flags, and it should be a West Harris State Farm 1st and 10.
Yep. That's Calderon with the tackle on the chase there for number 4.
Big run, and Wesley, I'll let you count the yardage up on that one. But it is the initial West Harris State Farm first down for the Eagles.
There's another look at the replay, Coach. Cam with a great block right there to spring him, and then just great downfield blocking. And you see there where number 4's kind of got an angle on him a little bit, and just kind of rides him out at about the 10.
Hand off to Boyd trying the A gap. He goes forward. Looks like he's close to the 5. Let's see if he got over to good surge by the Eagle offensive line. Mosley is an all-offense man as far as he can do it all. Run it, catch it. He can actually throw it a little bit.
Looks like there's about a gain of about maybe 5.5, 6.
Okay, 2nd and 4. Ball is on the 4.
Yep.
It's actually second goal to be proper with the call. Right. Boyd in the backfield. Walker Ray is one wide out. He wears number 4. He's the senior. Banky will be in the slot to that side. Let's see where they put Mosley. He'll be a single receiver. The tight end will be on his side. Let's see if they put him in motion. Now he steps up. I hope he wasn't on the line of scrimmage. Well, we're running.
Doesn't matter.
It looks like we ran in the B gap.
Touchdown.
What do we have? Touchdown, Jackson Christian. Cam Boyd, 4-yard carry.
Coach, that didn't take long.
That's what we want to do. FACS wants to mount some drives, but now they have quick strike capability too.
They do.
First quarter score at the 10:50 mark. Boyd, and that brings on Zach Cisco. And here's the replay on it. And, boy, we're moving fast tonight, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
And we're ready for Zach Cisco. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it looks good. The officials say it is good, and Jackson Christian leads 7-0. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And we are back. Of course, Gary Lockhart, our great director, Caleb upstairs. We'll be kicking off that one. We took it straight down the field, the big play being the 49-yard run, I believe it was. And we'll try to pick up who's deep. They have 2 receivers deep at about the 10. Now, Zach Cisco does a lot of different things. He can kick it deep. He does directional kicks. He can make it bounce. And the young soccer player, he's also a wideout, but doesn't get to practice that much anymore.
Yep. Back deep for them is number 4, looks like Calderon, and number 5. It's taken by Calderon.
Yeah, it's about 6 inches from the goal line, comes up the middle, and there we left that gap, and he could, thanks for a tackle from coming from behind, and they get a good one. Campbell Scott, and there was one other of our players, I want to say, number 11 for us was the other one. They almost took that one to the house.
They sure did.
We've had a little trouble. That's Austin Kelly, the holder for Zach. So
about a 45-yard return.
Yeah, FACS starts with good position on their own 45. They'll bring 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. Pennington in the backfield with right. Send a man in motion for the jet sweep, but fake it and run straight ahead. And
good job,
we grab him from behind, about a 2-yard gain. And that looked like the big man there in the middle of the line grabbing that one.
And there's another familiar face right in the middle of that
Anderson.
as well.
Yeah. Who did he get the assist from?
Tackler Nash.
Tackler Nash.
There you go, right there.
Watch this.
He grabs him there, and Tacker's got him.
Boy, form tackles.
Yes, he did.
Tackler Nash being recruited by several schools. The wideouts are coming to the right and the left. This is Castleall closest to us in the picture. They send the man in motion again. Again, they run the same play, only they bring it and bounce it outside. And you know who Got that tackle. That's the other tough guy, Wyatt Jones. Wyatt Jones has played inspired football.
Yes. Here's another look at that. Watch him. He just reads this beautifully. He's like, just wraps him up like he's supposed to.
Absolutely.
And brings him to the ground.
So it is 3rd and 8. The ball on the FACS 47, a possession down. Now, last week, Tipton Rosemark, they punted some, but they went for it in some unusual situations.
That they did.
Castleall comes to this side, also Savage to this side. Shields out far. Well, he's actually the man in motion now. And that makes it a 3-receiver or a trips formation. Quarterback being flushed out of the pocket, chased, he looks, wants to pull it down.
Oh.
We had a hand on him. We'll run him out of bounds short of the first down by about 4.5 yards, maybe 5, about 4.5.
Run him out about the 50 there. Thought Wyatt was going to have him by the ankle there for just a second. Got a piece of him, but young man broke out of it and made a little out of it.
It's going to be 4th and 5. Let's see if the punt unit comes on. Now I see an exchange of players and the punt unit comes on, but let's not go to sleep like the University of Tennessee did against South Carolina.
That's exactly right.
And what was it? My Memphis Tigers went to sleep last night on a 4th down play.
Looks like their punter's number 33, and I think that's Baker, David Baker, I do believe.
Baker, the punter. High snap, but he gets it.
Oh, look at here.
And we blocked it. This is the 2nd week in a row. It's picked up, and we are advancing the football. And who's that picked up the
number 48?
48. You know who that is.
Right.
That is the dog position, Caleb Newsom. Who blocked it, though? Let's see the replay.
Number 10.
That's Campbell Scott.
Campbell Scott. So great field position for Jackson Christian. Ball spotted at about the 25, Coach.
It is 1st and 10 on the 25 of FACS. Punt by, boy, that was great. Campbell Scott, and then the recovery.
Yep.
Good football right there.
Yes, it is.
Gage Boykin in the backfield. They send Mosley, and they're going to try the toss again now. We need to set up one block. He cuts it inside. Jukes makes a man miss. They grab him by the ankles, and now a host of Crusaders get there.
A little late activity there, but I guess no harm, no foul.
Jalen's a tough young man.
Yes, he is.
Nice pickup on that. It'll be 2nd down. Looks like a pickup of 8 yards.
Well, call it 9.
A good spot, 8.5.
Yep.
Almost 9. It'll be a very short 2. It's probably 2nd and 1.
Yep.
Well, they've moved it again, so it is officially 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup for Mosley. That, when I drop my ink pen, that doesn't help any. Here's Campbell Scott, the tough man. He's got the first down.
Flag.
That usually indicates holding, Wesley.
Right in the middle.
And that will negate a Wes Harris State Farm first down.
Will. Here's a replay of that.
Let's see if we can pick up the holding.
Going to be right there. Yep. It's right where he threw it.
They did not get the holding. They got a face mask on FACS.
Okay.
Now, that's the other thing that can be thrown in there. The trouble is it happened with the back to us. So a 2nd Wes Harris State Farm first down.
That'll be half the distance to the goal there.
Yep. The Eagles had it anyway on the run.
Yep. So that spots the ball at about the 4.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Here's the snap to Boykin. Nice fake, but it went in, but a short gain that time. Great penetration by FACS.
Encroachment on FACS.
Wow, that'll negate a good play, but that could be the reason why they got inside.
Another half the distance to the goal.
Appreciate all of you listening. Say hello to Darby Palmer's parents, and I think David Cisco may be watching and listening, the councilman from here in Jackson. I know we've got some fans over in Memphis watching tonight. And this game will be replayed on YouTube. They archive them. You can see it forever. And you can also see it on the Facebooks of Jackson Christian, their Booster Club, Worthy Road Studios, and WNWS. 93.1, the radio station. Here's Gage Boykin on the keeper. Will he make it?
Nope.
No, he's going to come up short.
Looks like he just maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there.
It's tight down in there. Gage on the A while ago, he executed a great fake, but that time we didn't fool anybody.
No, not that time.
Looking over, it's 2nd and goal from the 1. So they evidently gave him 1 yard in the spot. Yeah, they'll go ahead and give him 1 out of that. It's a short one.
Yep.
Boyd in the backfield with him. Blocking backer H-back to the right of the formation. We're going to throw. They are going to throw. It looks like touchdown.
Wyatt Jones,
the little man. Well, he's not little.
No.
And he's a catcher too, but he's a little shorter than some you see his teammates.
And here's a replay of that, Coach. FACS got some nice push up front. Just about got to Gage there. And then Gage just gets rid of it before he's hit. Nice job of Wyatt. He actually got both feet down. That would have been a touchdown in the NFL, Coach.
Jones each week improves, and like I said, he was the Southern Capital Player of the Week.
Great game 2 weeks ago.
13-0 your score at the 6:50 mark. And for you folks just joining us, the Worthy Road Studios always has the time and the score up there and the scoreboard. Here's the kick. It looks good. Now the referee holds his hand out. He says it is good. It's 14-0. The Eagles lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout on Jackson Christian Football on Worthy Road Studios.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are back awaiting a Zach Cisco kickoff. And, folks, let me tell you something. Mitchell's Body Shop does the job. You know, I got hit by a driver that had no driver's license, no green card, and it pretty well messed a good car up. They made it look like it had never been touched. What a great job by Mitchell's Body Shop. And here's Cisco ready to approach football. Again, the receivers are about their 8-yard line for FACS. Cisco headed, and let's see if he makes the end zone on this one. Comes up. No, this, well, and they'd wave it there. Yeah. That's the correct call once it gets in there.
That's right.
And that becomes a weapon. And remember, Zach Cisco's just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. And a great kick there. Also has not missed an extra point or a field goal this year.
Let's don't jinx him. What happens in a no-hitter? You don't say that stuff, do you?
That's right.
Wesley, a great pitcher at Jackson State, UTM, and also Southside Hall. Great quarterback, too. Here come the Crusaders. And Crusaders have some speed. I like this young man, Shields. He can run the football, right, a good quarterback. And they've got – keep an eye on Shields. He's in the slot here to the left of their formation. They're going to go straight ahead to Pennington, who had 140. And this time we've got the middle of our defensive line introducing themselves.
Yep, big number 79 there.
79 and 58 both, and when I say 58, folks.
Yeah, everybody knows who that is.
Yeah, if you don't, you should by now.
There's another replay.
And watch the tackler and 79.
Yeah,
we call him Tackler Nash. His Uncle Steve listening and watching out in Arizona, where he is in charge of all the fall league fields for the major leagues.
Nice.
He is one of the premier groundskeepers in America, rebuilds mounds with the best of them.
And that ain't easy to do.
It's not. Slots to each side, one back in the backfield. Wright gets the snap, toss pitch to Pennington. And we've got, you know who that man is. It's the dog linebacker, Caleb Newsom, wearing 48.
That's a huge loss, too.
Yeah, he's all over him like white on rice right there.
That's right. Here's another look at that.
Watch Newsom in this one. 48 is the man to watch.
The way that looks right there, number 5 was supposed to block him and just missed.
Sometimes that happens. Caleb got a good start.
He
read that play.
Yep.
Caleb, a very smart young man. We've had him on don't forget the Jackson Christian Football recap show every Tuesday night from Hub City Deli. And get to meet the young men, hear the coaching staff talk about the games. 3rd and 17, the ball is on the FACS 13. Wesley, we've loosened our secondary a little bit. They send Shields in motion. Dropping back, right, he gets pressure. He dances, and it looks like Chilton Smith, the junior defensive man, is all over him.
Just a great play by Chilton to get through there, as we see here. Just nice move around the lineman there. And
Also, we had one other young man give some good pressure there.
Yep.
And we'll have to give credit. We'll try to find that number. Okay, it is fourth, and to me, it's not a $2 cab ride. This one only cost you $1.50, but still, one lone man stands back there. This time, not much rush. We'll give a little token rush. They try to kick away from Mosley. It's going to kick. It hit somebody, so they'll mark the ball somewhere around the 43 or 44?
43.
Eagle Eye Wesley Freeman. That's the reason this young man was a quarterback. They had to get me away from quarterbacking because I didn't see good enough.
Yeah, I saw it hit him on the back of the leg there.
It is 1st and 10 for the Eagles. This has been a quick game.
It's quick.
4:36 to go here in the first quarter. And remind you of that the first downs brought to you by Wes Harris, the replay by Mitchell's Body Shop. Tell you about some other, and I, every week, race clips, I think about the wonderful job they did on Paul Schultz's hair. They made Paul look like $1 million.
That's right.
Now, Gary's got a haircut behind us. He got my kind of haircut. I like Gary's haircut.
Yeah, I do too.
Here's the Eagles' Boyd. Boyd churning. He twists. He's got more moves than a hula girl in the middle of the line. He is a very diminutive back.
He's very, very tiny, but runs hard. That looks like a gain of about 7.
Gain of 7 for him.
Here's another look at that. Not a whole lot to get through there, but just does a good job, keep his feet moving and pick up, make it 6.
His line doesn't have to give him a big hole. It's 2nd and 4 with the ball on the FACS 37.
Right. We got a man down.
And here comes the Trainer Dynamics. They're another one of our great sponsors. They take care of all the training necessities here at Jackson Christian School. Let's see if they've called a timeout, Wesley. I didn't see it.
I don't think they've.
Now the referee looks like he's going to pull them back onto the field.
I think they can go to the numbers, but it can't go any further.
That's as far as you can go on that. Kimberly Evans, you know her from Hickman Realtors, and she is also a great real estate agent. She can take care of it. Very smart in real estate law, too. And Snookums. Now, Wesley and I love to go down there and eat. And I bet you your young lady likes to eat at Snookums.
It's really good.
It's close to your house, isn't it?
It's not far. About 15, maybe 20 minutes.
I live on the other side of town, folks. It's worth the drive.
You are
It's
not
definitely
kidding.
worth the drive. And Snookums, you want to go down there. And, of course, Man's Wrecker Service. You have a wreck. And they've come out and helped me here in the past.
It's like the young man shaking up was Greg Thaxton there. Looks maybe a cramp.
Hopefully it's no more than cramp. Greg has played outstanding football for us. Greg's just a junior, so he'll be back next year as part of that great forward wall.
Yep.
Carrier, the tight end, goes to the left of the formation. Banky and Walker Ray to the right in the backfield. Is Boyd. There is an H-back over there. Here's Gage Boykin looking to throw. He's pursued from the back.
Nice
catch. And Banky went down, got it. Should be another West Harris State Farm first down. I've got that as, 3?
That's
West
3.
Harris.
Take a look at that right there. The FACS gets some pressure on Gage here. And nice job. Once he feels it, just gets rid of it to a hot route right there. And what a great catch.
Yeah, the linebacker, Ethan Browder, has been able to come through the A-gap a couple of times. We may have to tighten a split down. And coaches make the adjustments. Got to remember, I'm an old football coach and tried to play football. Wesley's a real football player. And he has coached some, too. We both were on Jerry Hayes' staff at one time.
Yes, we were.
Here's the snap to Gage Boykin. The quick screen. Mosley up. There'll be an eagle block out there, and this one's coming back. And it's got to be a block. Although I didn't think he really got that much of him.
No, he just hooked him by the leg. I don't know if they're going to call that a block in the back or a hold.
Let's see what they've got.
Illegal shift.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have anything to do with the block.
Illegal. Okay.
Should have thrown. I think should have been thrown quicker if that's what illegal shift.
Well, we got a FACS player down as well, too, Coach.
I hate to see that. Don't like to see any young man get hurt, and their trainer's out checking him over. Penalty will be against Jackson Christian. We'll back them up to 1st and 15. Also, while we are at it, we'll tell you about some more of these great sponsors. Deaton's Carpet One. And if you need carpet, Gary Deaton and his great staff are the people to see it. They'll have deals. They belong to a buying group that helps you get great prices. And, of course, cars, go by and see Lonnie Cobb. I guarantee you. And Sid Chapman, He works down there. What a dream Sid is to work with. If you don't get Sid, of course, he's the general manager.
That's
He'll
right.
arrange for you to get with somebody that'll give you a good deal, and they take care of you. Southern Family Dentistry. Nathan Nash. What a job he does. I mean, he can fix anything with your teeth. And he does such great work. Southern Family Dentistry. And this one is taking a little longer. Good to see the young man up. And he's not being aided off the field. That's even better. That's even better that he's not having to be aided off the field.
That is Harrison. Is that Mongeau?
Mongeau, I believe, is what we tried to find out. We had to find out second-handed on some of the names. Some of them we got first-line help.
Yeah.
3:22 to go, though. Jackson Christian has had nothing but positive plays. The penalty is the first really negative play we've had, Wesley.
Yep, I believe that's the first one of the night for us.
3 receivers. It looks like that's Cooper Cantrell in there, closest the pitch to Boyd.
Upfield.
We didn't get a good block, but he's still going to get positive yardage just because he's quicker than a hiccup.
Yep.
Down to about the, 21?
Looks like they're going to spot that at
they're telling the change to hold for a minute till they see where the spot is.
There's another look at that, Coach. We have a penalty flag on the. Apparently, we do.
No, now they're moving it. What happened is the down marker carrier moved it before you're supposed to move it.
Gotcha.
So it's not a first down.
No.
It's 2nd and 4.
Yep. Ball at the. Yeah, you're right. About the 22.
22. It's back a yard. Interesting spot there. Gage Boykin, the plays are signaled in from the sidelines, and a lot of teams now do that these days and times. The pitch, and it's blown up, and this will be the first negative play, and 3 young men are there for them.
They're just getting a lot of heavy push up front on their defensive line.
Well, they're getting into some of those gaps. One of the young men I saw was Colton Inman, who is a senior. He plays defensive back, so they brought a corner or either had him up like a linebacker. There were 2 other young men that helped him.
That's a loss of about 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. Ball is on the 27. Here, the linebacker's coming. We picked up, but now they blow it dead and the flag late.
False start.
I don't know whether the official had trouble getting it out or not. The way they stuff them in now, sometimes they don't come out hard, and it makes it look like they're throwing a late flag.
It does. Looks like we were going to have a little bootleg action this way to roll Gage out, see if we can't get some of that pressure off of him.
Yeah, a loss and a penalty and too much negative football now. We were going long strong. Hope I didn't jinx them. 3rd and 14 with trips right, sprinting right. Gets 1 block, knocked down, shot low to the ground, and the only person that really had a shot at it was Browder, the linebacker. It'll bring up 4th and 14. Now, Zach Sisko's also the punter. This is out of his field goal range right now.
Is.
Right now.
Right now. This year.
Remember, the sophomore, he's gotten stronger, and we will go for this one. It'll be 4th and 14. The ball is on the FACS 32, minute 38 to go.
This would be about a 50-yard attempt if he tried this field goal from here.
Ball slightly closer to the right hash marks, but it's almost equidistant right now. Strong side of the formation to the right to the Jackson Christian bench with 3 wideouts. Here comes the linebacker. See if we pick him up the middle. He's picked up by Cooper Cantrell and almost intercepted. And I'm going to be honest with you, only 2 men would have had a chance to have tackled number 19, and that is Ethan Gay for them.
Yep, just hit him right in the hands.
Ball goes over on downs.
You know, if he doesn't drop that, he may be down the sideline like you said. However, good thing, if you catch it and gets tackled right there, you don't get the spot where Jackson Christian started to play from. Now you do.
Yeah, now you do on the incompletion. Ball over, a little confusion in our secondary. Looks like we've gone with a 2-high setup. It's 2 safeties back. A lot of times we're in 1 high, and they go straight to Pennington. He bounces it outside. We didn't keep leverage out there, and he's going to get across the 35 down to about the 37, maybe the 38. So he picked up 5 or 6 yards.
They're going to mark that about the 38, I do believe.
Well, that was a good piece of running by Pennington because there was a stalemate at the line of scrimmage.
There's another look at it right there. Just bounced it outside and did what he could. Good job by Walker there to wrap him up.
Walker Ray with the tackle. Plays coming in, or the quarterback actually goes and gets his play signal to him from the sideline. But he goes as far as he can. Looks like man coverage here. See if we go one high. We'll go one high, even though it looks like a two-high safety. Man in motion Shields. Again, straight ahead. Pennington, he's stripped of the football. Let's see who's got it.
Number 75 for us stripped it.
I think they may have gotten back on it.
Carson McGee with the strip.
Yep. Got to be aware and hollering fumble, and
That's
people
right.
have got to get on that football for either team.
Yes.
Third now and about 8.5. This should be the last play of this quarter.
Yep.
Here comes Wright. He logs a lot of yardage coming in. Now, they have some unusual formations. They have some double wing sets and some things, but they've stuck pretty much with their spread game. Again, Pennington, the only back in the backfield with Wright. And this is a two-deep zone, and Wright's going to keep it. He's gotten outside, but he's going to come up short of the first down. Maybe one or he got about 5 yards because the ball had been moved back to the 33. That ends the first quarter of play with Jackson Christian leading FACS 14-0. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we are back. We've got a replay, it looks like.
And I think that was going when we went to break there, Coach.
Okay, that was going when we went to break. Wesley, of course, does a great job, he and Gary, with the replays. Get to see these plays over again. Switch ends of the field. The ball will be spotted on the 39. It'll be 4th and 3. Let's see if they are really punting. Now, that looks like it's 33 back there.
That's who punted the last time.
David Baker.
That's right, because he got on the yellow shoes.
We send one back. And we've got Walker Ray and Cooper, or actually Campbell Scott, to keep an eye on receiver stuff. Linebackers have dropped, and we had a fair rush. Now Mosley will leave this one alone. They get the roll. They surround it, and it's going to come down about the 26-yard line.
That's right.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Wesley, what did you see in the first quarter?
First quarter, I saw, Jackson Christian started with great field position, but, a couple big hump plays and just a good job by our offensive line to get us into the end zone. Gage with a touchdown pass to Wyatt there, and just a good job so far defensively of not letting them have a big play, with the exception of the kickoff.
Right. Banky and Ray coming to this side. Boyd in the backfield. We'll see where Mosley winds up. They could have two running backs in the backfield.
Looks like they are.
They may. Mosley could go in motion out of this, and he does. That really makes it like a trip set. Wow. There's the pass to Banky. Did he catch it, or did it skip off the ground?
He caught it.
He caught it. Good catch by Banky. He has to turn his hands under to get it.
That's going to be awfully close to a first down.
Yes, it is. It's going to be short by a millimicron. Maybe here's the Mitchell's Body Shop replay.
Just another good job of him going down to catch that.
Good concentration by Banky then. And again, we come with two men in the backfield with Gage Boykin, your quarterback. He's a junior, a freshman.
They're signaling to move it. First down.
They gave it. So a Wes Harris State Farm first down. I've got that as the 4th one. Official stats at halftime with Greg Armour. Here's the handoff to Boyd. He got hit, and he is going to be tackled for probably a loss of 1.
Yep, do believe.
That time the hole closed very quickly.
Very quickly.
Let's see if he was a little high, because somebody was able to reach an arm out and slow him down.
Who that was, I want to say it's maybe big number 73 right there.
Now they've got some big tackles in there now.
And their nose is not a small young man either.
No, he's not. 2nd and 11. Nose man's Aaron Johnson, I believe. Linebackers are coming this time. One of them did. That's right. Quick toss to Mosley. Mosley, they got him hemmed in on the sideline, but he still makes pretty good yardage down to about the 43.5, maybe the 44. Won't be a first down because he's got to get to the 46.
But got a lot of that back. Here's another look at that. You know, if they're going to crowd the box like that, we'll just flip it out here all night long and get about 6-7 yards a pop. You know, you see there, just a good job.
Yeah, absolutely. 3rd and 3. Ball between the 44 and the 43. 2 receivers to the right, and now they blow it dead.
We got a timeout.
And FACS. A timeout by FACS. FACS wants a timeout. We want a timeout right here at Jackson Christian School, with Jackson Christian leading 14-0 on the Worthy Road Studios Network. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference. 27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings.
And as we come back, the yellow handkerchief, and I'm going to have to adjust my microphone. This one will come back, so forget the first down for a minute. Nice run, negated.
Let's see what this is. That's going to be a hole.
Early.
Yep. Nice run by Cam. But it'll
and
all
some
come
nice
back.
blocking.
Yep.
Did the hold help him get it, though?
It's always the million-dollar question.
They would have had to chase him down from the backside because it was away from the action.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be 10 yards from the spot. So that's going to make it third and 11.
3rd and 11. I think we were here a minute ago. It was
were.
Wound up after the loss of 1. It was 2nd and 11.
That's right.
We're in the second quarter play. Jackson Christian leading by 14.
I think what FACS saw right there during that timeout, because they were putting 8 men in the box there.
Campbell Scott won't get the first down. It'll be a punting situation for Jackson Christian. Nice gain over left tackle.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to punt the ball here.
And was that Baker on the stop? I did not get the number. It may have been 13 instead of 33. And that would have been Fitzgerald.
Yep. See if Zach can get a good kick away.
That looks like Calderon, who's a pretty good running back deep.
Number 4. Yep, that's who that is.
Zach Cisco, a pretty good punter. Yeah, they're coming.
Yep. Nice high kick.
Kicked it away. We get a bounce.
Oh, do we
Calderon is very smart leaving alone, and we got a great roll. Now, what you want to do is get your back to the goal line, though, and then
to the 3.
Good coverage.
Yes.
Cisco with
58-yard punt.
58-yard punt. The kicking game's in good hands with Zach Cisco.
It sure is.
And we see some young men streaking on the field for Jackson Christian.
So we got him backed up in.
See Aiden Childress. He's a junior, 6 foot tall, 240 coming in.
Yep.
And that's the corner. I'll have to watch the monitor to get this. See a good shot of our linebackers and our defensive backs.
Good job there.
Yep.
Before we wound up cleaning that up.
It looked like it was going to be a bigger gain.
It did.
Tacker Nash was one of the tacklers, but let's see who else got in there.
Walker cleans it up. Just puts his head right in his chest. And
Walker
and
finished off.
Yep.
Tacker Nash and Walker Ray, 2 seniors. Night was homecoming, and for the Knights over Wesley, I'll pull out the list of homecoming royalty I have. Matter of fact, you've got a whole script over there.
Yeah, I do.
Wesley's going to tell you all about it. We'll talk about it. It's maybe a timeout or something. Brings up 2nd and 7. The ball is on the FACS 6-yard line. They go straight to the fullback, and that time they closed the A and B gaps both. We had people in there, and I see Nash in there. I also see 63 for us, which is Staten, Skyland Staten, who is a freshman. He's a big fellow, too.
He's a big fellow. You know, the one thing I see about FACS is their quarterback goes all the way over to the sideline to get the play. Of course, you know, as in high school football, the coaches can't cross the 25-yard line, so that's a pretty lengthy run. And now, just now getting back to the huddle with 15 seconds left on the play clock.
He logs a lot of minutes. That's Josh Wright, the sophomore quarterback, wears number 6. He's got an H-back, and he's in the I formation. They pitch sweep. See if there's anything cooking, and no, there's not.
No.
We're having a meeting out there of blue jerseys.
That we are.
Calderon took the pitch.
Yep.
Well, I see Nash, but down looks like Caleb Newsom, 48, was at the bottom of that thing.
And number 74 was in there as well.
This should bring up 4th down and about 8 yards to go.
Right.
A definite kicking situation in the shadows of their own goal line.
Now, the thing about this, you know, a punter likes to be about, you know, roughly about 15 yards deep, which is about what he is. But any waiver of a snap, and that sucker goes out of the back of the end zone. Good snap, though.
Yeah, good snap, and he
handled
it very good. But the snap, it's going to get a little roll.
Yep.
Comes down about the 31-yard line, but you just had to get it out of there.
That's right.
Remember, he's had one blocked already tonight.
That's right. So about a 26-yard punt on that.
And I see they're trying to keep a dry ball on the field. You see is that Coach Bullard just got the balls? I'm not sure. I can't tell with the hat on.
With the bucket hat on? Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to tell.
But that's an important job. 1st and 10 on FACS 31-yard line is the Jackson Christian Eagles. They're trips right. Here comes the linebacker. They fake a throw and short yardage for Cam Boyd. What they're doing is they're just jamming each gap.
Mm-hmm.
That linebacker, just about every play there'll be a linebacker or a corner from somewhere come, and they're trying to jam the running game gaps up.
Yeah, they're rolling about 7-8 men, and here's your look at it right here. They've got about 7-8 men in the box right here, which is what I mentioned a while ago. If they're going to do that, we can just do what he did a while ago and stand up and throw the football out to the side, which is exactly what we'll do right here.
Well, they read this one, but Mosley takes the hit, gets away from it.
We got a flag down.
And that's probably a blocking penalty, and I see a young lineman.
We'll get the initial call here. Yep.
Yep, blocking below the knees.
Yep.
And officials must call that.
Yeah.
You got to protect those, although I will be critical of the officials in the University of Memphis game.
Oh, they're calling that against them.
Oh, they said they hit us below the knees. Wow. Okay. And I agree with Coach Mitchell over there. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe we didn't see it.
I missed that one. That's normally not a call that goes against the defense.
That's interesting. I think it's actually supposed to be a different call.
Yeah.
And I asked pardon from the fans. I had a little trouble with my mic. It's decided it wants to play rotation.
Well, that's another first down for Jackson.
Pitch to the man in motion. We didn't get the block out there, but a little bit of a stiff arm by Mosley, an illegal block, a takedown over there. If it would have been wrestling, it'll come back.
It will.
And the bad part is we didn't need the takedown.
Didn't need it. It's after the play. It'd be a hold.
Now, in Greco-Roman wrestling or collegiate wrestling, it would have been a point, but we're playing football, not
Here's another
wrestling.
look at it.
I was watching the far corner. Somebody come.
I mean, it's way after the fact. Well,
yeah,
he's right there. Yep, he was right there at it.
Guarantee there's a little handful of jersey too.
Oh,
there.
yeah. All right, Coach, so what we got? First and about 16, 17?
16, actually counted up about 16 and a half, maybe 17.
Okay.
Wide side of the field to the left. 2 men in the backfield, but Mosley goes in motion. Linebackers are coming. Boykin has got to run for his life.
Flip it to him.
And a huge loss. This will be a $3 cab ride loss.
Mm-hmm. Gage getting up a little slow there.
Well, he got tackled in an awkward position.
I don't know if that could have been a shoulder or what that was there. Nonetheless, like you said, it's a long way to go now. I'll trust the scoreboard.
Yeah, we're
going
to say second and 30. Ball on the 38. Here's the two-hand toss to Mosley. We need the block to get him going.
Just don't.
Now, as one man can knock him out of bounds, and he did,
job.
But he has it back to where it is now
manageable.
Third and 9?
I believe they're going to be 9. There's another look right there. Good job there by not grabbing a hold of number 4 there, and he gets it back.
He got more than I thought he did. That's going to be down.
That's 3rd and 10 is where they spotted. He must have stepped out of bounds.
Wow, he must have, because it looked pretty good to me.
Where he fell was inside the initial line of scrimmage there.
So they get 20 of it back, and
That's
it's
right.
3rd down. Scoreboard says second, but it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Yep.
In 4-down territory. Here's the pitch again. We get a block over here. Here's Mosley. Kind of jukes. Stumbled a little bit, but good balance. Takes it the distance of 18 yards. Right? Yes, 18 yards for the touchdown here in the second quarter.
And we'll take a look at that there. That two-handed pitch is seeming to work tonight, Coach, if we can get everybody blocked up correctly. Just a nice cut back there by Mosley and untouched into the end zone.
And again, Mosley for 18 yards. And score is 20-0 at the 4:17 mark. Zach Cisco on to attempt the extra point.
Somebody coming in late there. Okay.
Special teams coach will make note of that.
They will.
Austin Kelly is your holder. The snapper is the Swiss Army knife himself, Walker Ray, who can play any position. The kick is up. It looks good. The officials say it is good. It is 21-0 Jackson Christian on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Football Network. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back, and not only are we on Jackson Christian's Facebook and the Booster Club Facebook and Worthy Road Studios, we're on radio on 93.1. If you're driving around out there, we appreciate you listening on 93.1, part of the Grace Broadcasting Group, and the game also on their site on WNWS.com. You have to click on Jackson Christian School, though, to get that game. Seabass back in the studio tonight is rain and broadcasting difficulties. They were going to have the Northside and Crockett County game.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to watch, too.
And we'll talk to Jesse Powell tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Roundup at 10 o'clock, 10 to 12. Nice kick. Cisco going deep. It is out of here.
That may be the longest kickoff he's had all year, Coach.
That is Zach Cisco's longest kickoff, and that becomes a weapon when you can put the football on the 20.
That ball's about 6, maybe 7 yards deep in the end zone. Let's take a look at that. He hammered that ball.
Telling you, this young man's getting stronger.
He sure is. That landed in the middle of the G in Eagles.
Clemson barely ahead of Syracuse 17-14 with 7 minutes to go in that contest.
Oh, wow.
The Crusaders come up to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 with Wright at quarterback. Let's check the backfield. Is that Pennington back in there?
Yep.
Pennington had 149, I believe, yards. We'll check that last week. Goes straight ahead, bends it back. Nice gain. He runs hard, gets a gain of about 5.
Yep.
That time the push, FACS line won the push then.
That they did on that one.
And I believe their starters were
There's
Billings,
another look at
Rogers,
that.
Flaherty, Moore, and Robinson.
Yep. Just a good leg drive by that young man.
2nd and 5. They bring Morris here to the right of the formation. Trips left, one back in the backfield. And again, they hand off and go straight
Nothing
ahead.
doing.
Nash is there, and he and one other gentleman. That's probably Nash's helmet.
No, he still got his
Oh, he
on.
still got his. Well, he hits so hard sometimes. That was Carson McKee that helped him. Well, that was the running back.
Running back's helmet.
Wow. Nash and
There you go.
McKee. Watch this.
Boom. Yep. Good job of wrapping up there.
Nash, one of the strongest young men in the weight room. Coach Irvin's got such a great Alan Irvin, what a great weight program. The kids love to go to that weight room. One high safety this time. Looks like we're match man. We got a guy coming off the corner. They throw quick, and this one is going to be, and he's going to smoke us. We do not have a good angle unless Cooper Cantrell dives at him. That
Did
one
not do it.
is going to go 74 yards.
That's just a straight little seam route right there.
We did not get there. I thought for a minute that we would. So this ball game tightens back up again.
Well, you just set it off the air. We need another touchdown.
Yes, we were talking about that. It's 21-6 now. They're back to within 15. They'll try the extra point. But that was a 74-yard pass play. Baker on to attempt the extra point. 2:43 left. Dribbles back there.
Fire
and
play.
now they run fire, as you said, and it'll
No
be
good.
incomplete. So it's 21-6. But we'll have to take a look at our pass defense because it wasn't even close. And as I told you earlier,
No.
it was going to be a touchdown
Oh,
before he
yes.
ever ran through it. 2-point conversion fails. 21-6, Jackson Christian leads. We'll be back on the Jackson Christian Football Network after 30 seconds.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
We are back after that throw and catch, and you saw it coming all the way.
Yep.
3 receivers deep. The deepest will be McDonald. See Mosley edging up around the 20 on the side towards the FACS bench, and they'll kick away from him.
Of course.
And it's going to come down on this side.
At the 20.
And they've got good cover. We broke a tackle, though, and they're going to get a decent return out of it. And I think that's Jack Collins with the return.
Yep.
Yes, it is, wearing number 88. Jack made a move and got him some
Yes,
extra
he did.
yards.
Nice job there on the return. See where they spot that guy. Here's another look at it, Coach. Starts through the middle initially, and watch the move he puts on this young man. He just leaves him standing there.
And we needed 2 blocks. One of our inside people should have probably, on the outside, and he blocked inside. And it was a middle return on, but
that's right.
They jammed it up, and if we could have got an outside block, and then we missed a second block on the man that was coming to help finish. Banky fakes it, and we give, and this is big yardage right here. It'll be about 6 or 7 yards. We're probably closer to 7.
Yep,
Boyd
nice
hit
7.
that hole like he was shot out of a gun.
He sure did. Good blocking right there that time up front by the offensive lineman.
Oh, yeah, those linemen, Deloach, Cox, Gay, Thaxton, and McKee. Carrier, the tight end.
Here's
the
another
replay.
look at it.
Look at that.
Just shot out of a cannon, as you said.
2nd and 3. Dropping back
Right
to pass.
there.
They throw short. Mosley's got it. I think because of the way he fell, he may be short of the first. It's going to be right on the line.
He fell backwards, so they're moving at first down.
Okay, the official you see, well, you don't see him in the picture, but the other official, the umpire, said move it.
Yep.
Referee okays it. It's 1st and 10. Another West Harris State Farm first down.
And Jackson Christian's going tempo right here.
Very quickly, Boyd will be short of the first down, but he'll get about 7, depending on the knee spot, could be 8.
Yep. They're going to get, man.
Getting footballs in there, too, very quickly.
Yep, I'm going to get about 8. There's another look at that, Coach. Good job of driving his feet there and just good hard 8 yards.
Ball on the 44-yard line of FACS. Banky's in motion. They're going to pitch to him. He needs a block, and it got blown dead.
Somebody's calling a timeout.
Jackson Christian has called a timeout. Jackson Christian takes a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with Jackson Christian leading FACS 21-6 here in the second quarter.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Timeout, Jackson Christian School, and we're back with a 2nd and 3 ball on the FACS 44. Jackson Christian really needs to put at least a field goal on the books here. They'd much rather have the touchdown right now. FACS fighting to keep them out of the end zone as they have shortened the lead to 15.
Yep. Touchdown here would be good because we kick off to FACS to start the second half.
Yes, they get the football. It looks like Wyatt Jones out to the right. We have a slot to that side. The tight end to the left of the formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's Mosley in motion. They're sprinting. There's backside pressure. Here's a pass out, in and out of the hands of Banky at about the 34.5-yard line, maybe the 35, but it's incomplete and brings up 3rd and 3. That does stop the clock, though.
Yes, it does. Really good throw right there by Gage on the rollout there. Just may have been a little bit slippery there. It has rained quite a bit here tonight.
Banky said, I'll catch the next one,
yes.
Gage. 3rd and 3 on the FACS 44, wide side of the field to the right of Jackson Christian's formation. A slot to the left. Ray is on the line of scrimmage. You see him doing a good job of indicating he's on. There is a H-back, and they're going to send Banky in motion. They pitch to him. He's got good speed. We missed one block, and then the flag thrown, and this one will come back. It won't be a first down unless they put their hands on his face mask, and I don't think that's what happened.
Let's see here. Legal block in the back.
Boy, that hurts right there because you're moving, and now you got 1:12. You don't want to give the football up. Cooper Cantrell comes into the football game. Banky was working on a nice run that would have had the first down.
Yep. And, again, that's one of those spot penalties. It goes from the spot of the foul. So we go from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and almost 12.
Yeah. Now they'll try Mosley. He needs one block. He didn't get the block he needed for the touchdown, but he did for the first down.
That's right.
And you have another West Harris State Farm first down.
A gain of about 14 right there.
Yep. Check for flags.
Yeah. Here's another look at it.
Coming. Nice run by Mosley. Mosley having a big night. He's just a freshman.
And he's going to be a star by the time he graduates from this school.
Okay, I seen Tacker Nash being sent in there. He can play H-back, but he is being sent in as the left guard. Don't know what's up, but Tripp's right. 3 receivers in Tripp's. Here comes a linebacker. Sprinting to his right and being chased and overthrows. Was he throwing deep to Ray?
No.
I think he was really trying to hit Mosley.
I think he was too.
Ray was open deep.
Yep.
So we'll go 2nd and 10. 38.8 seconds. Still, it would be stretching it right here for a Zach Cisco field goal.
We need to get down to, I'd say, and to be comfortable to about the 20. Need about 19 more yards, I'd say.
Carrier's your tight end. You see Mosley, Cooper Cantrell, Walker Ray are your wideouts. Again, we're going with 2 backs in the backfield. They've got 3 down linemen, a stand-up defensive end line. We get 1 linebacker blocked. Here's Mosley, cuts it, and they make him stay inside so he doesn't get the first down.
You got a timeout by Jackson Christian.
Yeah, they're going to have to because there's only 31 seconds left. That's one of those that he would have liked to have cut outside.
It's going to make it, yeah, right. It's going to make it 3rd and manageable. Here's another look at it right there. Cam tried to spring him, but
if Mosley, and they're doing a good job of setting it and turning him back in, if he can ever get outside on the hip of his blocker, then he is gone. You will not catch him.
But it gets it back to 3rd and manageable now. So, I mean, it's
3rd and 4. I'm almost betting they bring the kitchen sink this time.
I do
you
too.
know at least one of the linebackers or a corner is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, I know I've probably said it too many times, but somebody needs to really thank the young man changing the football out. It's a very, very important job. You just don't know how much it is. Having played at Jackson High, we even sprayed the football down with something called dry ball in the old days.
They still make dry ball, but it's a powder form now.
Wow, I didn't know that. You had to spray the football early Thursday morning and let it dry in the old days. Here comes a big 3rd and 4, 33-yard line, 31 seconds left. We've got 2 receivers to the left, the tight end to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Watch the linebackers step up. That means they're coming, and 2 of them are coming. We've got to get rid of it. We're going towards the corner.
That's caught.
It's caught. Walker Ray, sure hands. The Swiss Army knife himself has caught the football for the touchdown at the 23.6-second mark.
33 yards, and here's another look at it. Great ball. Good job by Gage standing in there, taking the pressure too, and just delivers a beautiful ball right down the pipe for Walker.
You won't find a finer young man than Walker Ray.
That's right. Walker's great young man, and Chuck, his dad, is
well, that's what Chuck has become. He is now Walker's dad.
That's right.
Walker Ray, the player. Here's the kick. That one
is good.
Yeah. It was tough, but guess what? Cisco has done it again. It's 28-6 with 23 seconds left in the first half. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are back. Cisco to kick off. I remind you that Kimberly Evans of Hickman Realty brings you this contest along with Mitchell's Body Shop, Snookums, Great American Sports, and they supply our shirts, and, of course, they are great patrons of Jackson Christian. Ben, go down and see Ben, but better yet, go see my man Wesley.
That's
he put together, how many trophies did you put together today?
179.
179 trophies. Hard-working young man. Here's Cisco. And I'll have to let you pick up who's that. You got the angle. The wall has got me blocked off.
4 and 5. It looks like it's going to be taken by number 5 there.
This one a little shorter, coming out across the 20. That's Shields. And Shields is dangerous. You got to wrap this young man up across the 45 down to the 47. Good drive by him.
Yep.
Tackling for Jackson Christian is number 9, Jaden Irvin.
Well, the only bad thing about that is now we've given them a shot with good field position.
Absolutely. I'd come back with the play they scored on. Let's see if they do it or save it for the second half, because we will have to make some adjustments. They caught us, and we did have an outside linebacker coming on that play. 53 yards from pay dirt are the Crusaders from FACS.
Same formation that they scored on last. Would not surprise me if they tried it.
Trips left. Let's see if we match up. No, we're not matched up properly again. Our high safety has got to. They blew it dead, but our one high safety has got to shade that side just a hair.
Yep.
Now we've got help over here. I see Mosley coming back in to play the one high safety.
No flag. What? Okay. I've never understood that.
I will reserve comment. As a former football coach, and I was never more than an offensive coordinator, it doesn't sit real well. Your buddy and mine, Jerry Hayes, would not have liked that.
No, he would not have.
Love Jerry to death, one of the great football coaches around here. And let's see, they bring two receivers, one of them being Morris to this side, Savage to this side, and they are just running down the field. They're going to hook and try to catch it.
Oh.
Had it, intercepted, and dropped it. And I know Caleb, that's kind of an outside linebacker
dream right there.
Dream right there. He was dropped off as an outside linebacker in pass coverage, and he could smell that goal line. 7 seconds left.
He saw himself in the end zone before he caught the ball. Man.
Right through that one on the bead, but I don't think he saw Caleb
I don't
drop.
think he did either.
Because, our outside linebackers have been coming.
Right.
They come hard. Let's see what the defensive group comes up with here. And I know that they are going to bring Calderon, who has some speed, and he's strong if he can catch it short. We give him about a 10-yard cushion. They've got trips
to delay
left.
a game here. Delay.
That'll back them up 5, but with 7 seconds, unless you can get out of bounds or call a quick timeout.
You might as well take a knee right here.
I think they're going to go for it. I think they've got something up their sleeve.
Starting to rain a little bit more now, too.
Yeah, we're getting some rain, and is the receivers know where they're going.
Yeah.
Now, the quarterback still has to deliver it.
That's right.
I feel for him. Big-handed quarterbacks have an advantage in
They
this
sure
situation.
do.
And the rain is coming down with 7.1 seconds. They run the jet sweep.
It
looks like
good
the
job.
Shields, and we did pretty good. Football
loose.
is loose, and it looked like it had been greased, and you could see the water shining on it. So there's a fumble. Did we recover it? But time has run out, and we're ready to go to the house and stay dry.
That's right.
With the score, Jackson Christian 28, FACS 6. Let's take a 3-minute timeout here on the Jackson Christian Network on Worthy Road Studios.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back with the rain coming down here at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, and I got confirmation that was Campbell Scott that blocked the punt a while ago. Good job by Campbell. Always plays hard.
That's right.
And we'll get some official stats, hopefully, from Greg Armour. Normally he's in the press box. I don't know if he was – it's a crowded press box tonight.
It is a crowded press box tonight.
Press box. Wesley, let's give some scores first, then we'll get your impressions on the football game.
Okay. So at the half, Union City 13, Camden 8. In the third quarter, Jackson Northside 28, Crockett County 7. Dyersburg is big over Millington right now in the third, 44-0. Milan over O'Brien, 19-7 in the fourth. Peabody at half, 42-0 over Humboldt. Fourth quarter, about 11 minutes left. Haywood is beating South Gibson 21-0. Coach,
probably that big offensive line.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
And it's hard to run option football in the wet.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Absolutely.
And it looks like our friends the Ants have decided they're coming in from outside.
Yeah, they're
got news for you. My nasal spray will get you.
They're tired of getting wet too.
I don't blame them.
No. But as far as this game right here tonight, Jackson Christian pretty well having their way with things on the offensive side of the ball. Got to clear up that defensive pass right there, on the defensive side of the ball on that pass play there. That way we do not let them back into this ball game. They will try that play again before this football game is over with tonight.
And I have found out what the problem is, and that's not mine. Somebody that was in here for us left some chocolate in here. And that is the culprit.
That is the culprit.
10:20 to go, and anything just stick out at you. We've had a couple. I know USJ is blowing TCA out.
Or they see I don't have an update on that one.
I will get you one on that one. And
that's not really overly surprising to me, though.
And let's see. That will end that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you here's Greg Armour.
There you go.
And, Wesley, I hate to do this to you, but watch how you take this from me. No, take it probably from the bottom side underneath. We're trying to get rid of our ants. Somebody left us some chocolate candy or something in here, and then I got the mayonnaise or ketchup mixed up.
Pull it off my head.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to get Greg Armour in here. This has been an unusual night. We'll let Greg talk to you about the rain and the stats. And it has been very interesting. Greg, first of all, the rain and all that, everybody.
The rain and the lightning.
The teams, the press box, everybody operating kind of under adverse circumstances, but doing a great job. Great facilities here, and only Jackson Christian can host one like this under these conditions. But here is Greg Armour, the best stat man in the land, with the official stats for this contest to this point.
All right, for Jackson Christian, we rushed 19 times for 155 yards. Leading rusher is Jay Mosley, 6 carries for 111 yards. Cam Boyd had 9 carries for 39. In the passing department, Gage Boykin attempted 11, completed 7 for 69 yards. Jay Mosley had, Walker Ray had 1 catch for 33, and Jay Mosley had 3 catches for 15 yards. We had 7 first downs. We punted the ball once. Penalties, we had 5 penalties for 40 yards.
Now, on that punt, was it 58 yards or did we miscalculate up here?
I got it for 62.
You got 62. We'll take yours. 62 sounds better to me anyway. Greg is the official. We just try to do the best we can on things like that.
All right, for FACS, they rushed the ball 15 times for a 2 yards. In the passing department, they attempted 2 passes, completed 1 for 74 yards.
That was that big one, too.
Yep. They did not have a first down, to my knowledge. They punted the ball 4 times. They had 1 blocked. They had 4 penalties for 22 yards.
They had no first down. How many first downs did we have? I want to make sure my count is right.
I got us with 7 first downs.
Okay. I didn't announce it, but I had 7 also in the first half. And those are West Harris State Farm first downs, one of our great sponsors. We've held on to the football pretty good. What else you got defensively for us? Because there's been a couple of guys in on a lot of tackles.
Tackle Nash has got 3 tackles. Cedric Anderson has 2. Chilton has 1 with a tackle for loss. Caleb Newsom has 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss.
Well, Caleb saw 6, didn't he? And it just kind of squirted out of his hands.
He had an interception that hit him in the numbers and the hands.
Well, that football may have been getting a little wet at that time. It was shining a couple of times out there.
It could have been a little bit. Yep, it could have been a little bit slick.
Greg, before we get back on the stats, got to ask you, who is changing the footballs in and out for us?
Chuck Ray is down there with a bag with some football dry.
We should have known it, but with the hat on his head and stuff, Chuck Ray deserves
Chuck
an
Ray
award.
is down there, and also Chuck Morris.
And Chuck Morris.
Yes.
Those 2 men deserve. Which one has the hat on that actually runs out on the field?
That's Chuck Morris.
Chuck Morris.
He teaches here at Jackson Christian.
I know how valuable that is, and the coaches will appreciate that, because if you don't do what he's doing, you have a lot of fumbles.
Right, that's correct.
We've done well in the fumble department tonight.
We have.
And so with 7 first downs, what's Cam's rushing yardage right now?
He's got 9 carries for 39 yards.
9 for 39. I thought one time they were going to decapitate him, though. When he went through there was young man, that was one time I'd like to see him. He twists and he turns, and he's a great runner, but sometimes you got to have that little body lean to squeeze through there.
That's
Any
correct.
stat just really jump out at you right now?
No, we just, Zach Cisco, he's put, 2 in the end zone.
Yes.
And 1 right at the 1 yard line, so he's pinned the MAC 3 times, pretty much.
The only thing I saw negative, and as an old coach, everybody said, Holloway finds all negative. First kickoff we had a gap that we did not cover in there. Somebody got out of their lane.
First kickoff, that's right. That guy had 43 yards on that kickoff return. So,
absolutely. Now we got to play the same error-free football. I'd like to see a couple of those penalties on our blocking kind of go away. But FACS, much better squad. Last year they had some real nice young men, but this is a better football team this year. And they're playing hard, but right now our kids are playing harder.
Yeah, they are.
We're doing a good job, and there's a lot goes into football that people don't think about. Can you recap the scoring for us? Because I want to make sure I've got everything right. We want to give people credit.
Well, in the first half, Cam Boyd, 4-yard carry for a touchdown. Zach Cisco, extra point. Then, still in the first quarter, pass from Gage Borkin to Wyatt Jones, 1 yard. Zach Cisco for the extra point. Second quarter, Jay Mosley on an 18-yard run. Zach Cisco for the extra point. And then still in the second quarter, it was pass from Gage Borkin to walk away for 33 yards. Zach Cisco on the extra point.
2 TDs for Gage. Some great catch. Walker Ray's catch was very, very good.
Yes.
That's the reason they call him the Swiss Army knife. He snaps punts, extra points, blocks, catches passes, can play quarterback. Actually, he can play every position. He could get in there and block in the interior line. Pretty good little blocker. What about the pass for them, the 74-yard touchdown pass?
That pass was, that's right, it was 74 yards from their quarterback. That was their only pass they completed in the first half. They only threw twice.
So 1 for 2. And that is a route that I know our coaches will make an adjustment, but we've been hit in that particular seam a couple of times, and you or Wesley can correct me. I believe we had an outside linebacker coming too, and they threw where he may have been dropping.
Right, that's correct. And he was one step from sacking the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. We almost had. Thought our defensive line has played well. The linebackers have scraped and filled well.
Yes.
And I am enjoying it. It's your turn to say anything you want to our fans.
We just have to just keep what we've been doing in the first half and just move the ball and keep the penalties down.
Absolutely. Now, in a minute, we'll let Wesley give a homecoming report. How did homecoming? Oh, you didn't get to see any of it either, did you?
I didn't get to see any of it, no.
Well, we know that we had some fine young ladies. Greg was on our show with Brian Bullard and us Tuesday night, and we will all want to invite you to come down to Hub City Deli. Did you enjoy yourself, Greg?
Yes.
Food's great, too, isn't it?
Yes, Hub City has great food, so invite everybody to go by and see them.
Well, we want to definitely see everybody out there, but Jackson Christian fans, if you hadn't been out there, you missed it. I believe Wyatt Jones was the Southern Capital player of the game. Greg, final word from you.
Well, we just have to do what we've been doing in the first half, hold on to the ball, keep mistakes free, and we should come out of this game with a victory.
Sounds like a winner. We're going to keep it. We'll take a 30-second timeout, make the change, a 30-second timeout here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studio Network.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Back here at Jackson Christian School. Wesley, you want to tell a little bit about homecoming? The seniors won the Powder Puff football game.
There you go. That's right. From what we have here, the freshman court was made out of Miss Tess Little, as well as Isabella Manus. Your sophomore court is Miss Abby Davis. And where's the other one? Kendall Turner. The juniors are Katie Alexander and Lauren Day. Seniors are Florine Wyatt. And looks like
is that Kylie Sawyer?
Looks like Libba Miller.
Yeah, Libba Miller.
Yep. And next, Kylie Sawyer is the next one. And final senior was Ella Williams.
Now, did you get word on who was crowned as queen? We may not have that.
I don't think that I do. Nope, I do not. Yep.
But a great homecoming court represented by 2 9th graders, 2 10th graders, 2 11th graders, 3 seniors. Yep. And we'll give them one more time while FACS is coming out. And they put 3 minutes back up. You can see it count down. But again, Tess Little, Isabella Manus, Kendall Turner, Abby Davis, Katie Alexander, Lauren Day, Libba Miller, Kylie Sawyer, and Ella Williams.
Yep.
And, of course, they want to congratulate last week's win for Coach Palmer with his 26th of his career in 4th place, and that's pretty good company because Eric Cohue won a few ball games here. And a guy named Brian Stewart, he won a few in a state championship
Yeah,
here. The only state championship in Madison County in football since they went to the playoffs.
Public or private.
Before I get a text from anybody, and again, I appreciate our texter helping confirm the Campbell Scott punt block.
Yep, that's good.
And
we also got another text on, I think the young man we called Mongu is just Mung, pronounced like tongue.
Mung. Okay, thank you for that.
Yep.
We appreciate that because we did not get, normally we get to spend more time with the coaches checking names and things like that. And this is a very unusual night.
Just had some little different weather, couldn't get down there to them. And, when the lightning hit, they put them all back in the locker room, so didn't get a chance to get some pronunciation.
Now,
some of those guys.
I didn't get to ask anybody, but there's one young man that I had a class in college with a guy that had the same name, Hartunian. And that is the correct way, I believe.
Yeah.
Now, somebody can text us and tell me I'm wrong about him. I don't know that he's been in the ball game, though, tonight. And you got the official stats from Greg.
And he's just awesome.
He is something else, and he is right on top of that. And, of course, Southern Family Dentistry, you'll see their ad on that. But Nathan Nash, what great work he's done. I marvel at that. Tacker wants to be a dentist like his dad also. Dynamics, they're the people that they not only take care of Jackson Christian, some of these other schools. Dynamics can help you with rehab, et cetera, weight loss, all kinds of things. Deaton's, Carpet One. What a good job. Not just Gary does, but his staff is so good there. And, of course, Wes Harris. And as we told you, Race Clips, I'm amazed at Paul. And they keep Paul's hair really cut neat. Of course, Great American Sports, Man's Wrecker, Snookums down in Henderson. It's worth the drive. Mitchell's Body Shop, Kimberly Evans with Hickman Realty. And hopefully I haven't left anybody out there. I tried to do this one off the top of my head. The Jackson Christian Eagles, leading 28-6, have made their appearance. Now, if you're looking at magic numbers, you would have to have 41 points for Jackson Christian before you could have a running clock.
Yep.
And FACS is a good enough team. I don't think you're going to see the 41. They beat Fayette Academy since we had the abbreviated pregame show. We didn't get to come on until about 8:15. We didn't get to give you all the stuff, and we were going to cover the homecoming.
Yeah.
But spirited homecoming competition between the classes this week. Spirited football game. The people at FACS are very nice. Got to talk to some of their assistant coaches for a short time, and unfortunately we started reminiscing a little bit about old times and things like that. Coach Mitchell, who is the brother of the Christian Brothers coach, has come over to rebuild this program. A strong program and two good academic schools here on the ground. Wesley, you have the advantage on who is back deep, and I'll let you tell them about who's receiving this punt.
All right, so back deep is number 4 and number 5. That is Calderon and Shields.
Two good guys with speed.
They do. They can run.
Calderon has a lot of power,
They
too.
do.
I have seen him run with the football before.
And the rain looks like it may have stopped for the moment, Coach.
And, again, you're on AstroTurf here at Ronnie Fowler Stadium. There are 12 minutes on the clock. We've got 24 minutes left in this contest. That's on the game clock. Now, not 24 minutes on your watch. It will take longer than that.
It will take longer than that. It looks like the wind's picked up a little bit, too.
Yes, it has, and hopefully nobody had any damage and our roads made through. We also are still praying for the people of Waverly who are still rebuilding from all that flooding up there.
And what a nice job that was from the sponsors today with that food drive for Waverly.
Absolutely. Nice, deep kickoff coming down close to the goal line. And I think he stepped 1 foot into there, and Cisco has kept the kickoff from being returned, and it'll come to the 20, and it makes the other team go 80 yards for a touchdown.
That's right. And one good thing that does do, like you said, such a weapon, but it takes your kickoff team. You don't have to do anything but sit there and watch the ball fly in the end zone, which is, a pleasure that Jackson Christian's had for many, many years and will continue to have in the near future.
Well, last year we had a fine kicker that really kept that rascal. I'm going to get him. We've had a little ant invasion. They tried to get out of the rain, too.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. And the last of the players for FACS comes on the field, one of the linemen. They have a real fine sophomore quarterback, Josh Wright, who wears number 6. They're going to throw a little quick screen, and that one is incomplete. They were trying to hit Shields, and Shields has got speed to burn now.
Yep, and I think that Greg said that they only threw the ball twice the first half.
They only threw it twice.
So out of the gate, they start throwing. I got a text from a good buddy of mine, and you'll appreciate this, Mr. Jason Smith. That's Aaron Smith's dad.
Yes.
And said that young Mr. Cisco will play Division I football.
I think so. Kickers are hard to find. Look at us at the University of Memphis. We're having a little trouble with the kicking game right now.
Boy, there was a good one for Memphis back a few years ago.
We've had several good ones. We had 3 in the NFL at one time.
Yep.
There's that little pass again, and they get it to Shields, but we get people out there. Newsom, one of them, and he kind of wrestles him down, and I thought I saw Wyatt Jones out in the area, and then we had good hustle coverage over there. So that's, 2 for 4 passing?
Yep.
For the young man?
3 for 4.
3 for 4.
No, 2 for 4. You're right. That's right.
And here's Chance King was out there, and he gets back into the play, and Walker Ray gives it a little shove back to the other way. That's what you do when you try to keep forward progress.
That's
Brings up
right.
3rd and 6, ball on the FACS 24. Morris out here to the right. There's a slot. That's Savage, who has the touchdown. Here's the
good job there.
And great defense. We stayed at home, didn't fool anybody.
It's like that was number 28 that set the edge on that.
King, Campbell Scott gets up from that. Chance King and Campbell Scott. Campbell Scott's just a really tough young man.
And here's another look at that, Coach. Watch number 28 do a really good job of setting this edge right here.
Oh, yeah.
Turning
McDonald.
back in, yeah.
Great job. Hats off.
Yep. Actually may have lost half a yard of that, maybe even a yard.
Brings up 4th and 6, a punting situation. Baker should be in there to punt.
Yep.
I like the way they block for the punt. The one man will close the gate there. 3 back to protect for him. High snap, but we didn't rush it that time.
Uh-oh.
Low kick, he was rushing it, but they're going to get a good roll into Jackson Christian territory. It's going to die about the 47-yard line. Down there by Kamler Sr., Tyler Kamler. And that brings out the Eagle offense, which was on fire most of the time.
We had a few drives at stall, yeah.
Well, we had that 1 3-play setback, 2 penalties, and a lost yardage play. Forward football. It's kind of like General Patton said, we are not holding our positions. We are attacking constantly is the way you want to play. As Wesley pointed out, they went to the tempo offense, they being Jackson Christian School. Here come the Eagles with a slot to the left of their formation, an H-back in there, and they've got Mosley tight, and they're sending Banky in motion. The give to Cam Boyd, he gets his way through there and gets down for a gain of about 3 solid yards.
Yep.
Carrier was in there blocking for him.
Well, so, gain of about 3, so there's another look at that. Just good hard running right there. I mean, again, guys, I know he's a little fella, but, man, does he run hard.
He really does, and the tackle that time was made by Fitzgerald. Here's the handoff. Boyd, he's got good yardage, and body leans forward for a Wes Harris State Farm first down.
They're moving it.
And Shaw on that tackle. I guess it would help if I was looking for my first down chart.
Number 8, maybe?
That is number 8 on the night. Wes Harris and State Farm Insurance bring you those first downs. Walker Ray is the man closest to his sideline this is kind of a tight slot formation. The linebackers are coming. We get them blocked. Here's Boyd spinning. He'll get some positive yardage down to about the 39, maybe the 38. Let's see where they spot the football.
He should have kept that one outside, I think.
Sometimes, it looks like there's a hole there, and when you are a darting style
there you
runner.
Go. See here, if he'd have stayed out here.
Walker Ray has a good block.
He does.
Yes.
And while we got a minute, Coach, I think you got a couple guys that are on the sideline that you need to give some kudos to, huh?
We want to talk about the football, and I've got to get my notes back out. One of them is Chuck Ray, and the other one is Chuck Morris. Chuck is logged. Here comes the linebacker, and he made it through clean, but we pitch. Here's Mosley. He's loose, cross the 30, the 25, the 20, run out of bounds at about the 18-yard line for another Wes Harris State Farm first down.
Be about 19 yards on that play there. Here's another look at it. Cam gets out there and just kind of gets in the way, gives him a shoulder, kind of springs
chip block.
Yeah, kind of just springs him a little bit there.
And, of course, you see some of the pictures of some of the seniors in this program on the walls in different places.
Yep.
1st and 10, ball on the FACS 19-yard line. 8:40 to go with Jackson Christian leading 28-6. Plays are, of course, signaled in from the sideline. 2 coaches will give a set of signals. Only Jackson Christian knows which is the real set. There's all kinds of ways of disguising. 2 men in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. The handoff straight ahead, faking the pitch. And that's Boyd. Now let's see what he gets.
About 2.
About 2. Those were tough yards there as the FACS defense rises up.
Speaking of defense, what a great defensive stop by Jackson Christian as you see a look at that replay there for 2 tough, hard yards.
Absolutely. And it looks like that Ray is to the right. There's a slot over there, but they'll send that man in motion. We try to block inside. We come wide with it. Running with the football is Banky, and he is going to go all the way. Give him 17 yards for Banky on his touchdown.
There's another look at it there. Just great downfield blocking. Cam with a good chip block there again. And just in there untouched again.
17 yards on the run by Banky.
A lot of chunk plays by Jackson Christian tonight.
Yep. And, of course, Cooper can catch the football, too. 7:58 to go. Holder is Austin Kelly, the kicker. Here's the snap from Walker Ray. The kick is up, and that one could go over the 10. It does, and we'll chase the football down.
It almost landed in the bed of my truck.
Now that will get your football, take it home with you.
There you go.
35-6 is your score. 7:59 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Roads Jackson Christian School Football Network.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back here at Jackson Christian School, Ronnie Fowler Stadium. Quick thought before the kickoff, Wesley.
Well, again, as I mentioned during one of the plays there, great job by our defense coming out of halftime to get a quick 3 and out and force the punt and set us up with great field position and took it right down the field to score to make this a 35-6 contest.
Absolutely. Cisco is ready to approach the football. Kicking off to FACS. This one heads and will go into the end zone. So, again, that's a good defensive weapon by Jackson Christian, as it looks like 2 good return men back there. They haven't been able to field these last few.
No, I think that's number 3 that's gone, 3, maybe 4 that's gone into the end zone tonight.
4, I believe.
Okay.
Greg will have the exact stats where he even keeps up with the kickoff the whole bit.
Yeah.
And that punt officially was 62 yards
62.
a while ago.
Okay.
Okay, we come again with the 3-down lineman. We'll run linebackers up there sometimes. Now, they've got a little tight slot over here, almost like Southside's old nasty slot, quick pitch. And McDonald comes across initial contact. I see Nash helping finish, and, of course, reliable number 79 in there. And that young man, when he's in there, and he is a big one, he makes some stuff happen.
There, you see another look at it there. And get it turned back in, and once Tacker and 79 get a hold of you going backwards.
McDonald, Nash, and Bennett. And Bennett is a young man who has a lot of enthusiasm. We like Brandon Bennett. He's a senior this year. Wished he had another year. He has improved every year he's been here.
Going to give him a loss of 1 on that.
Good effort, though, by the defense. 2nd and 11, ball on the 19 now. Here's the quick toss out there.
Oh, boy.
And almost read Wyatt Jones. Looked like that catcher calling for a pitch out to throw the man out, stealing second.
He just about grabbed that out of the air and went the other way.
He anticipated well. Wyatt Jones, who was the Southern Capital Player
There's
of the
another
week
look
last
at that.
week.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, man, that's close.
Shields a very dangerous runner, but you know what? We had Walker Ray.
Yep.
And Nash headed there to give him some help just in case Shields did field it. 3rd down, 11 yards to go. The ball on the 19, possession down. 7:15, the clock is stopped after the incompletion. See Caleb Newsom loosening up, so he'll be in coverage this time.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him give him another chance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can pick one off. He drops off the line. We see Campbell Scott to this side. Here's the pass, and they've got a man out there and a little overthrown over Shields' head.
But probably should have been caught.
Should have been, but you know where he caught it, we
Yeah.
would have recovered, and I don't think he would have made the first down.
Yeah, that would have been close.
It's 4th down, and the Eagles will get the football back.
Mm-hmm.
Mosley will be dropping back in single safety.
So that's 2 straight 3 and outs.
That's right. And Old Glory has picked up. Look at the
Yes.
flag on the flagpole.
Yeah.
It is going.
Whipping.
Baker, the punter. And we give a rush this time. Almost got it. Campbell
Again.
Scott was right there. Hits on the 40, bounces straight up, and now takes a bounce. And in favor of Jackson Christian, will come down about to 37, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's FACS 37.
That's right. So, again, great field position for Jackson Christian.
Of course, Jackson Christian always huddles up right over on the side, and they'll go straight to the line of scrimmage.
Get their final instructions before they head out to run this first play of this series.
1st and 10 from the FACS 37. We have played most of this night in the FACS's
We sure
territory.
have.
So field position in favor of Jackson Christian.
You know, what that does do is it gets you a lot of points, but not a whole lot of stats.
Here comes Cam Boyd around the left side. He turns it outside. The 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Give him 6. Cam Boyd, Jackson Christian, touchdown.
37 yards.
We will record that on the unofficial stat sheet. 37 yards at the 6:48. Here's Wesley with the replay.
And just basically all he does, right, he's got great blocking to another good block right there, but he just outruns number 19 there to the end zone.
Now it's coming back. I get to correct my book. There is I believe it was a block in the back.
Well, I missed that one.
And I did too, and this one's going to come back. Nice run negated.
Yep.
But possibly the block in the back helped it. Ball will be put down on the 40-yard line. It'll still be first, but it'll be first
About
13.
Yeah, about 13.
Yeah, 1st and 13. So we'll go slot right. Mosley in motion. The pitch to him, he needs a block.
You got one.
He got one. He's got his first down. He gets across and is driven out of bounds down about the 23. Yeah,
Yep.
both of us in agreement on that one. And that should be another West Harris State Farm first down.
There's
and I
another
believe
look at that. Just great blocking downfield by Jackson Christian, and the FACS calls a timeout.
they want a timeout. We're going to take a timeout on the Jackson Christian Football Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Back with it 1st and 10 on the FACS 23-yard line. Jackson Christian with the football. On the right hash mark. No linebackers coming. Boykin has time. Shoots a pass into the zone there right in between everybody. And Banky, good concentration
Great
for the
concentration
catch.
on that one.
And that should be another West Harris
It is.
first down.
There's
That's
another look
11.
Yep. Offensive line did a good job to give Gage some time, and you give him that kind of time, he's going to find somebody open.
Good spacing. Did you see
Yep,
where Walker
yep.
Ray was down here? Banky hooked up right there, and nobody within 5 yards of him. First and goal from the 9.
Credit the defensive line on that one. Gave Gage plenty of time to throw.
You better have said offensive line.
Offensive line.
That's okay. I do the same thing sometimes. Folks don't know a couple of the players wear different numbers but have the same names of kids I coached. Here's a good run by Campbell Scott. That is a tough young man. Did they give him the 6, or did they say he's short just a little bit?
Short.
I like the way that young man runs. Campbell Scott runs hard.
He does run hard.
You're going to get a replay, and that's good.
Good job by if White could have just got there, he would have scored.
Yep. It's all right. Wyatt tried to talk the official into it. You see, he gave him the signal and everything. Well, should be, second and goal from the 1.
We got a flag.
No.
What do they got here? Sideline warning. Okay, on FACS.
Okay.
That is no mark off of the ball. It's just a warning on the first one.
The first one. That's good. 5:32 and counting, as you see on your Worthy Road Studio screen. Gary Lockhart doing such a great job back there. They give the Boyd. Boyd runs tick-tock, like a clock, and he's through there. Now there's a little extracurricular activity. And Boyd loses the helmet, but guess what? The touchdown stands.
And, Coach, here's another look at that. Good job by Wyatt blocking up in there, and pending this extra point, we may have the running clock. Nope, not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is now. Although you can wait till the fourth quarter. Coaches still have to agree, I think, in the third. 1 yard run for the touchdown. Boyd, now Zach Cisco will come on for the extra point.
Yep.
Kick is up.
He missed it.
And that is his first miss of the year. And Gary, can we get a replay of that one? We may not but I'd like to see what happened.
Let's take a look at that.
We're having to depend on the monitor
there
at
we
this
go.
point. We get the Mitchell's replay. Let's watch. They got good pressure coming from the outside.
He just pushed it.
He kind of hit it to the right a little bit. And that happens sometimes.
It does.
First miss, that's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it here and remind you that some of the fine people that bring you this contest is Dynamics, Southern Family Dentist, Lonnie Cobb Auto, go by and see Sid Chapman, Deaton Carpet One, of course, Race Clips, Man's Wrecker Service, Great American Sports, Kimberly Evans, Hickman Realty, Mitchell's Body Shop, and Snookums. Please go by. Tell these people you appreciate them bringing you Jackson Christian action. And those of you listening on 93.1, we appreciate you too. And, of course, WNWS.com. But every week, they have it, and we have it on Jackson Christian's Facebook, the Booster Club Facebook, Worthy Road Studios. It'll be archived tonight on YouTube. One last announcement, 10 to 12 tomorrow. The most electrifying show in Saturday sports entertainment. And we'll talk about this contest, maybe even have some replays of some of the big games. Line drive kick, and I think Zach slipped a little bit. Here's the return. They brought it back for a middle return. And I'm going to tell you what, Walker Ray is fired up, isn't he?
That was a great tackle.
Walker Ray. Wow.
Kind of a sidewinder of a kick that he gathered around the 5. Here's a replay of it right here, Coach.
Well, we won't get to see him. But he actually slipped and went to the ground, too.
So, about the 5s where he picked it. And watch this tackle Walker makes. He's just.
Boom, man.
That's the reason why he's fired up.
Oh, yeah. Walker Ray, like I said, we call him the Swiss Army knife because, a Swiss Army knife can fix or do about anything. So can Walker Ray. Snaps on extra points, punts. He blocks, catches passes, runs with the football.
Tackle you.
Now, look, McDonald steps up. It was going to be a reverse, trust me. It was going to be. Now, watch it and see if you don't think that we blew up a reverse play.
There's no doubt. That's that dog coming in and making that tackle. Here you look at it. Yep, it was going to be, number 4 was coming backwards. It was going to be a reverse, and just good job by Caleb to blow that completely up.
Colby Mayfield, wearing 54, senior, has come into the contest for Jackson Christian. But you know what? I like the young quarterback, Josh Wright from FACS. He's got a good future ahead of him.
It seems as a sophomore to be fairly well composed as a starting quarterback, which is good. Got a couple more years to get a little better, which he will.
And Coach Mitchell will do a good job for you at FACS, like our young coach, Darby Palmer. Of course, he's got a great staff. This time we miss a tackle in the backfield, and he breaks it, gets some tough yardage. What, about 5 tough yards, maybe 4?
Maybe 4, yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's another look at that. Had him once there and then another time there, but finally get him down to the ground. So they're going to give him. They're going to call it 3rd and 10 on the board, but I'm going to say that's 3rd and 11.
And folks, trust Wesley Freeman, the old quarterback. 3rd and 11, ball on the 24. Nose of it a little behind the 24. 3-man rush is coming. Linebackers are going to play the hook zones. The quarterback steps up, cranks the javelin up. The long throw overthrown. He threw it all the way down to the Jackson Christian 37-yard line, so the young man has a good arm.
He does. Really good arm.
And that'll bring up 4th and 10, and Jackson Christian will get the football back.
And we are under a running clock right now,
we
Coach.
We sure are. And probably a good thing at this point in time.
Yep.
Jackson Christian, like I said, Darby Palmer and staff have been informed that some of our people that watch us in Gatlinburg, I wish they'd send their name, said Gatlinburg is watching you.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Oh, it's a very good thing. Next week, TCA will be here.
Should make for an interesting ball game as well.
The punt away,
Move
this one
low
way. But bounding, and this time gets a FACS roll down to about the 41 of Jackson Christian, where it's down.
First time that we started to drive on the other side of the 50 in quite a while.
Absolutely. Tipton Rosemark comes to FACS next week.
Some of the Jackson Christian football players down there dancing as the music's on. They're having a good time tonight.
It's homecoming.
That's right.
Of course, Jackson Christian Athletics, we've sent so many kids to college on scholarships, and we've turned out, Nathan Nash was a product of this school. We heard about one, Adam Reagan, who still holds the touchdown record, but Cam Boyd has moved in, and he's in the top 5 now. Just going to keep it on the ground. Here's Boyd, and this time they get great penetration, and their very fine linebacker, Ethan Browder, is in the backfield.
That play was stopped from the get-go, and the white hat probably should have blown his whistle just a tick bit quicker.
A little bit. Jason Shelton, the fine athletic director. Drew Pirtle is athletic assistant, TSSAA correspondent. Of course, we've got some great coaches, not only in the high school, but in the middle school. Get to work with them. One team, one goal, family. That's a big thing, and the shirts say family on it. Head coach Darby Palmer played his football at Harding that's Harding College over in Arkansas. Will Reichert, an assistant. Harold Hooper, Brian Bullard, Rob Phillips, Alan Irvin, Lewis Gillum. Here's the play. Coming to the left, it's Mosley. If he gets through 13 and 56, he is gone.
Coach, I just wonder. I'm seeing Gage on the sideline here with his helmet in his hand. Walker's playing quarterback. That's a nice pitch.
Well, remember he had a little blow and hit the ground hard a while ago.
Good job running there by Mosley there. Just a little bit shy of the first down into the third quarter, Coach, and Jackson Christian leading 41-6.
Absolutely. No time left in the quarter. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with Jackson Christian leading 41-6 on the Jackson Christian Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And Walker Ray in at quarterback. We'll check the wideout situation. We know Mosley is here towards us. The H-back is Wyatt Jones. Tight end. Now, Mosley's got to be off the line.
And he is.
Okay, he did. he adjusted himself a little bit.
Yep.
Shifting is the H-back, Jones. Here come the linebackers. They give to Boyd, and he is shot out of the cannon. And if it wasn't for that one man slowing him up, it would have been a foot race, but a super gain by Cam Boyd. And Wesley, I'll let you count the yardage up as I announce another Wes Harris State Farm first down.
About 27 yards, I think, on that one.
Jackson Christian moving the football. Now they should wind the clock and start it again.
Yep. There's another look at that. Mosley doing a great job not to block in the back right there. And Cam with a good hard run there. About 27 yards on that one.
About 27 yards on that one. And Kamler was the one that made the tackle for FACS. Here's the pitch. Campbell Scott has it. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, and he'll be run out of bounds. But again, Campbell Scott just runs hard. He's deceptively fast.
Yeah, and it's not just him. It's not just Cam. It's not just Jalen. There's another look at the replay. I'll finish what I was just good job blocking downfield by the guys and gets out of bounds there. Another first down. But all of these backs run hard, and they're not big, but they run hard.
13th State Farm first down by Wes Harris. Here's the pitch again to Boyd. He's got one block. Needs a block. He didn't get it, and then there's probably an illegal block.
Yeah.
And this one will come back, and they'll tack off some yardage.
Another look there. Yeah, I don't know that I – yeah, right there.
In the
block
back,
in the back.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to call it on the initial one, but I get him on the second one.
I'm going to call the foul, but when I officiated, I would say, now, young men, let me call the football game.
Yep.
Boyd coming off a little gingerly to the sideline.
I think he may be just tired.
He could be out of gas. Assistant coach gets over there, talks to him. And, again, I didn't get to mention Josh White and Greg Armour when I was reading the assistant coaches. Now, White and Armour, along with Todd Lumley and Chuck Ray, also coached the middle school, too.
Yep.
And Brian Bullard, of course, involved in baseball. So is Todd Lumley, along with Chase White, the head mentor of that. It's 1st and 17. The ball is on the FACS 29-yard line. Strength of the formation to the right. But going straight up the middle is Walker Ray, who is a strong runner. He's going to get a good chunk of that yardage back. What, at least 8, maybe 9.
No, he's going to have more than
let's see where they put the stake down.
Take another look at it here.
You see good interior blocking there, too.
Walker just found that hole there. I'm going to give him 10 on that one, Coach.
Going to give him 10, okay. I can buy that. Aiden Childers in on the offensive line right now. We'll pick up and see if there are any other changes. I know that Chilton Smith is still out there. He's a junior. Here, watch the linebacker. We got him this time.
Yep.
Walker fakes, launches it up in the air. He's got a receiver a little short. Trying to hit Cooper Cantrell out there.
Ball just kind of floated on Walker there a little bit. Know if it.
Well, I seriously doubt that Walker's wearing quarterback shoulder pads.
Probably not.
You know the difference in them, or did Jerry put a pair of those so you could run that football on you?
No, I definitely had quarterback pads for sure.
Okay, folks don't understand. They're a little lighter weight and
a little thinner.
Give you a little more throwing motion.
Yep.
I see Jack Collins in at the slot. Walker Ray quarterbacking you. He gives the two-hand toss.
Oh, man.
Here's Boyd. And there was a pancake block or something. It's coming back. I saw we got a little extracurricular, and I think there's a little jaw-jacking going on down there, don't you?
They're going to see the look at this again. Is that going to be a blindside block? Yes, it is. That's going to be a personal foul.
Yep. That one's going to come back. But now that, to me, is a horse collar, especially when you pull. So you should have had offsetting fouls.
Yep. And Coach Joe, I think I may have just figured out exactly what this right here means. Nobody can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Remember we had that call? Couldn't figure out exactly what that was. He just did it again. What I'm saying is, on a blindside block, you can't hit a kid that's not prepared or looking.
In the NFL, they call it defenseless.
Yep. And so what the white hat does is he takes both of his hands and brings them to his chest with his elbows out.
But my question, why did they miss the horse collar?
That's a good one.
Sprinting left is Walker. Wide open is Cooper Cantrell. He gets it about the 28, and a quick tackle, even though Jack Collins was trying to give some help with the block. Good job of that cornerback for FACS.
Yes. And good ball by Walker right there. Here's another look at it, Coach. Rolling across his body and just throws a really nice ball out there to him. Good catchable ball.
And I want to say that is Parham, the defender out there, or Parham. Slot again to the right, the strength of the formation to the right. Sprinting right is Walker Ray. He's found his man, and it's Cooper Cantrell. And a couple of defensive backs will pull him down, but he'll be inside the 10, and it should be another West Harris State Farm first down.
And indeed it is.
I've got 14 unofficially.
Yep, and there's another look at that. I mean, Walker, he's came in throwing the ball really, really well. I expect us to get back on the ground now. I think that was just maybe to get back to a first down situation there.
Well, he's needed some snaps because if Gage ever gets hurt,
that's right.
You got to have somebody.
Yep, and that will be your man there as the rain is back again, Coach.
Well, that's good for growing things, but bad for football.
Uh-oh.
And there, a little missed ball handling. Walker wisely gets on it.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why you do this in a game of this magnitude. That way Walker can kind of get a feel of what he's doing there. That ball was a high snap. Did a good job just to corral it, but at that point in time, your running back's already by you, so you just have to kind of fight for what you can get on your own there.
2nd and goal from the 8. Jackson Christian will see Collins to the left. He's a flanker because Carrier's the tight end on the left. Walker Ray, your quarterback. Strength formation to the right. High snap. Walker Ray just takes it and goes in. He could score. Let's see. He'll bowl him over if he can.
Touchdown.
13 yards, actually, not on the 8. So 13-yard touchdown for Walker Ray. The senior has scored. That always makes your night on homecoming.
Yep. He's caught one and ran for one. Here's another look at that. Just a great job by Walker picking a hole and watch him run over this guy right here. Just no chance.
Walker Ray, the senior, got a 13-yard touchdown.
I think Walker's liking threes tonight. I believe his touchdown catch was 33 yards.
Yes, it was. It was 33 yards. Zach Cisco on with the rain really coming down. Austin Kelly to hold. They got a chance to block
And
this
they
when
do.
they did. Things were slow. The ball is wet.
Yep.
And it remains 47-6. And, I mean, this is starting to be a torrential rain.
That it is.
Clock has 4:25, and it will run.
Yep.
Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back on the Jackson Christian Network.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are back 47-6, playing with a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Jackson Christian with the lead over a very nice FACS team. Both schools of higher learning, and they do a great job both places. Of course, we're a little more familiar. It was homecoming. Nice high kick, end over end. It'll come up short, but it was high. Shields fumbled, and that is a wet pigskin, meaning football. Shields dances, tries to get away, and now we've got a couple of people. And Walker Ray has been playing, but he's had some help on that. But Walker has been playing inspired football. Looked like Jack Collins. Is that Daniel Green, one of the other tacklers?
Yep, I believe so. And, Coach, that kick wasn't quite as far, but his leg may be getting a little tired.
But it was higher than some of them. And I think I may come into the press box and do a little masonry work. Sometimes I have to look around corners.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's a great press box. We love it here. We have air conditioning in our
Yes, we do.
Very kind of the people here at Jackson Christian, and we love coming here.
But, with all the technology, you got to put it somewhere. So
That's right.
You got to understand.
That's your friend over there,
That's
the sound
right.
system,
That's,
right?
Yeah, my armrest for the night.
2:19 and counting, and the Crusaders back into the I formation give on a straight. That looked almost like the old blast or isolation play, then straight ahead blocking.
Yep.
Tailback, fullback lead. And that's, again, Pennington, who is a fine running back.
Yep.
Jake Pennington wears number 22. 155 and running. It's 2nd and 1.
Used to be another good tailback that wore number 22 in the NFL. That's a legal shift.
Yep. That one will come back.
One Emmitt Smith wore that number.
Yes, he did. I won't go old time because we probably all, I shouldn't say that. I'm an old listener. When I go home, going straight to bed, remind you the Jackson Christian football wrap-up at Hub City Deli on Pleasant Plains Extended. Come by and see us, eat a great sandwich, meet the kids. They'll take pictures with you. They don't charge you an NIL fee like the college guys do. Here's the handoff straight ahead. And great defensive play that time. I know one of them was 22 for us that was right in there, and that's Trent Carrier.
There you go. Here's another look at it.
Trent's a sophomore.
Just played off of that very, very well.
He stayed at home, and it didn't fool him at all.
No.
And that looked like DJ Traylor coming to help him. Kind of went over the play because Carrier was kind of finished off of maybe 1, 2 at the most, but probably one play left in this contest.
Yep.
They might get a second one off. It's 3rd and 6. Ball's on the 22. And I see a new nose man in there. That is Will Tyson.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. And Pennington drops it. He'll cover it. 23 seconds. And unless somebody stops the clock, a lot of deep action out here between one of their players and ours, but it was all fun.
Yep.
13 seconds left. I doubt they get another playoff.
Yeah,
And I see Coach Mitchell out on the field, and it's going to run down.
And that's going to do it.
And that will do it. A final score here, 47 for Jackson Christian, 6 for FACS is your final score. Wes, a quick comment before we take a timeout.
Well, just a game one on field position. Jackson Christian playing with short field position all night. Took care of the ball really, really well, and maximized their opportunities and scored when they needed to.
And Darby Palmer, a wet young man, because I'm not sure his sweatsuit there is waterproof. 47-6, the happy score. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back with post-game comments and stats from Greg Armour, you're listening to Jackson Christian Football and watching it on Worthy Road Studios and WNWS.com.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
The happy final, 47-6, Jackson Christian wins. I see that Race Clips ad, and I think, there on South Highland, think about what a great job they did on Paul's hair, but they do a great job on everybody's hair.
That they do.
Wesley, some scores and comments on this contest. I know that Hardin County, I think, showed some grace to Liberty tonight.
I believe they did, Coach. Union City 20-8 over Camden. That game is final. Dyersburg has beaten Millington 51-0. Lake County has beaten Halls 24-6. Milan over Obion County, which is a final 34-7. Final here, Peabody 42, Humboldt 8. Haywood has defeated South Gibson 28-0. West Carroll has beaten Greenfield 28-8. And Hardin County 55-6 over Liberty. So a little bit of grace there shown by Hardin County. Riverside all over Adamsville 42-7. That's final. So
did you have the Tipton Rosemark Harding Academy game?
Let me see if I can find
If
that.
you didn't, I do.
Okay.
It's 34-0. Tipton Rosemark beat them. And we don't have a Jackson Northside Crockett County score. I know some people have been asking for that.
35-14 Northside. And this is still showing in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so that game's still going on. Dyer County and Covington were canceled for the night.
Yep.
And we're not sure of some others. And, of course, I don't even know what time it is. It is 10:37, so I would say the scoreboard show is over. It usually ends at 10 o'clock.
I'd say.
Tomorrow morning we'll have all the scores. We'll have some college scores, too. I want to know what happened in that Syracuse and Clemson game. That was a white knuckler with about 7 minutes left in that contest.
Clemson had a chance to kick a long field goal to tie and missed it with 30 seconds left.
Holy cow. And it looks like in the seventh, the Red Sox are trailing by 1 to the Astros.
I said that wrong. Syracuse had a chance to tie it with Clemson on a long field goal and missed it with 30 seconds left.
Doesn't look like there's going to be an ACC team in the playoff this year
unless
something gets happened. Either somebody in their league gets awfully hot or somebody in the SEC or the Big Ten fall apart.
Yep.
I'm not sure Texas or Oklahoma will make it.
I don't either. I think that you're probably going to have, if things play out the way that it should in the SEC, you're probably going to have 2 teams in there, the 2 teams that represent each side in the SEC championship, I think go into the Final Four playoff system.
We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll get final comments, and Greg Armour will be in here after this 2-minute timeout.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, Trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
We are back with the greatest stat man and just an all-around good guy. He also is an assistant coach for the high school and the middle school, who had a great season. 5 of his young men, he and Coach Wyatt and Coach Chuck Ray and Todd Lumley's young men, were moved up and on the roster tonight. And, Greg, it's all yours. First of all, will you tell them how many Wes Harris State Farm first downs did we get tonight?
I got us with 14.
14. I like that number.
All righty, for Jackson Christian in the rushing department, we rushed 34 times for 289 yards. Jay Mosley had 9 carries for 159 yards and 1 TD. Cam Boyd had 16 carries for 71. Cooper Banky had 2 carries for 23. Campbell Scott had 3 carries for 24. In the passing department, we completed 15 attempted 15, completed 10 for 115 yards. Gage Borkin attempted 12, completed 8 for 86. Walker Ray attempted 3, completed 2 for 29. Leading receivers, Walker Ray had 1 catch for 33 yards, and Jay Mosley had 3 for 15. Cooper Banky had 2 for 37. And Cooper Cantrell had 2 for 29.
Outstanding catch, 33-yarder for a touchdown by Walker Ray, and then the senior. Now people tonight kind of learned why he has the nickname Swiss Army Knife.
Yep, we had 7 penalties for 70 yards, punted only once for 62 yards. All right, for FACS, they attempted 7 passes, completed 2 for 78 yards. They rushed 22 times for -5 yards. Total offense for them was 73. Total offense for Jackson Christian was 404.
Total offense, 73 yards. That's defensive domination.
And they did not have a first down.
That is an unusual stat.
They did not have a first down.
No first down. I'm putting that in my notes. I wanted to make sure I was right. I didn't. You have heard it from the man. What sticks out or jumps off the page at you, Greg?
Well, I mean, we had to come out in the second half and just take care of the ball, and and we did that. Our line did a good job, offensive and defensively. So, we just had some good blocks, key blocks that freed up our guys.
And I thought some young men came off the bench and did a very good job, both offensively and defensively.
Some guys, yes, did. Potts come off and had some good tackles. I had him with 2 tackles.
I'd say a successful homecoming.
Successful homecoming, yes, sir.
even though the freshmen and sophomores and all the others are crying that the seniors shouldn't have won the Powder Puff football game. And I'm teasing, being a little facetious. Those girls had a lot of fun with that.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And, of course, we need to, one more time while you're here, because you know these young ladies better than we do. The 9th grade homecoming royalty was Tess Little and Isabella Manus. 10th grade, Kendall Turner and Abby Davis. The 11th grade was Katie Alexander and Lauren Day. The 12th grade, Libba Miller, Kylie Sawyer, and Ella Williams. And we never got word, though, because they had to hold it in the school building.
And I cannot.
That's okay.
I was told who it was, but I cannot remember who.
Well, if you think about it, I'll announce it on the Saturday Sports Roundup tomorrow. That's a pretty fair deal. Greg, we always respect your opinion. Final comments?
Well, we just have to get ready for Trinity next week. So I haven't heard a score yet from that.
They
contest.
got beat, I think, pretty badly by USJ. Yeah, I don't know. There was one report, but it didn't come from reliable sources that was 45-6. And I don't go with things that I'm not 100% sure of. It's better that way, but we are looking forward to another game. That'll be our last home game of the year in the regular season.
Yes,
because this puts us at 3-1 in the region, right?
That's correct.
I won't say it guarantees us a playoff spot, but puts us in awful good shape to get one.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we want to do, and we would like to be in a good enough to at least host the first round game.
Absolutely.
Because traveling on the road in the playoffs is not always a fun thing to do, and you want to get that 3-point home field advantage.
That's correct.
What we'll do while I'm talking, I'm going to let Greg and Wesley change. And everybody pray for Wesley, and Greg, you too, because he has got to drive to UT in the morning for that football game.
Well, that's okay though. That'll be fun.
It's 10:46. We thank Greg, who is an invaluable friend, and he was on the recap show last week, and he'll tell you that's a good thing to do. Oregon leading California 9-7. Wesley, your final comments tonight.
Well, I had no idea that the statistics of this ball game were that lopsided. 404 yards for Jackson Christian and 73 for FACS without a first down.
Without a first down, we'll make note. We'll talk about this and more on the Saturday Sports Roundup. But we will tell you this game was brought to you by Worthy Road Studios production staff, Caleb, Gary, the whole crew, Paul Schultze. You'll see all those names up. Caleb Kendrick, one of the greatest camera people there is. Gary Lockhart. Wesley and I love Gary to death, more than he knows, probably more than he wants us to love him, because he's a man of business.
Man of business.
He really is, but we love him to death because of what a great job he does. Paul Schultze with the real good haircut from Race Clips, and we like Paul too. They have a thing about bosses today. We'll recap some other stuff because it is late past a lot of people's bedtime. It's 10:47 or later. And we'll remind you that any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. You see the great staff right there on the screen, and we thank them, the administrations of both schools, and thank both coaches who were so helpful in getting us rosters and starters tonight. We'll say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.